The invitation never came. That's what hurt most about my mother's memorial service planning committee. Victoria Martinez, real estate empire queen, had meticulously organized her own celebration of life party. Yes, she planned her own funeral while battling terminal cancer. Control freak until the bitter end. "You're not on the approved guest list, Elena," she said during our last hospital visit, her voice clinical as a business transaction. "Limited capacity. Only essential people." I was her daughter. Biological, undeniable, but apparently not essential. Growing up in her shadow meant learning to be invisible. Sophia, my younger sister, could crash Mom's Mercedes, and somehow it became a learning experience. Meanwhile, I got lectures for leaving fingerprints on the marble countertops. When I graduated MIT summa cum laude at 22, she missed the ceremony for Sophia's high school drama performance. "Engineering is so masculine," she'd tell her country club friends. "Sophia has the Martinez charm. She'll marry well." That night I made a promise. I'd build something she couldn't ignore, couldn't diminish, couldn't control. 10 years later I had CyberVault security, 300 employees, Pentagon contracts, and board seats that made venture capitalists sweat. When she was diagnosed, I sent flowers. She sent them back with a note. "Inappropriate color scheme." The memorial service was held at the Grandview estate. I showed up anyway, wearing her favorite color, emerald green, in a tailored Armani that cost more than most people's cars. Security recognized me but didn't dare refuse entry. I wasn't on the list, but I owned the company that designed their surveillance system. The ballroom buzzed with pharmaceutical executives, city councilmen, and social climbers. I spotted Sophia near the podium, draped in black designer grief, practicing her eulogy. Eyes met. Her smile faltered. Then I saw Marcus Thompson arranging the dessert table. He'd been working part-time catering while finishing his cybersecurity degree. Brilliant kid. I'd hired him 3 months ago as a junior analyst, but he kept his catering gig for extra income. As the speeches began, I approached the memorial display table and placed my gift, a small black box with silver trim. No card, no explanation. I turned to leave. "Wait," Marcus called out, his voice cutting through the somber murmur. "Ma'am, you forgot something." The room turned. Every conversation paused. "That's my boss," he continued, louder now, pride evident in his voice. "Elena Martinez, CEO of CyberVault Security. She revolutionized government cybersecurity protocols. She's the reason I can afford college." Silence stretched like a wire about to snap. Sophia's face went white. The pharmaceutical executives started whispering. They knew my name, my reputation, my government clearance level. Detective Coleman, Mom's old friend, stepped forward with recognition dawning in his eyes. "Elena," he said, confused. "Victoria never mentioned you were. I mean, I had no idea you'd become." I smiled at Marcus. "Thank you for the kind words. I'll see you Monday morning." Then I walked out, leaving them to digest the truth. The gift wasn't sentimental. Inside that black box was a USB drive containing every real estate deal Mom had made in the past 5 years. All legal, all documented, but several involved shell companies that would look questionable under scrutiny. The kind of scrutiny that follows when people discover a tech mogul was excluded from her own mother's memorial. I never released those files. Didn't need to. The possibility was enough. 3 days later, Sophia called. "What were you trying to prove?" she demanded. "Nothing," I replied. I already had. The truth was simple. I'd spent years learning to be invisible, moving in shadows, building power she couldn't see or control. And when I finally stepped into the light, her carefully constructed narrative crumbled. She taught me to disappear. So I mastered the art of reappearing at exactly the right moment. I wasn't on her list, but now everyone knows I never needed to be.